Okay, I need to say this right now before everyone starts attacking me in the comments. I was just stating facts, literal, observable, undeniable facts. Other men do want me. That's not arrogance. That's not bragging. That's just reality. I get hit on constantly. At the gym, at coffee shops, at work, on social media. Everywhere I go, men approach me. They compliment me. They ask for my number. They slide into my DMs. Is that my fault? Did I ask for that attention? No. But it's happening. It's real. It's a fact of my life. And all I said, was that my boyfriend should be grateful that despite all these other options, despite all these other men who want me, I chose him. I chose him. How is that not a compliment? How is acknowledging my own value somehow an insult to him? I was trying to make him feel special, trying to remind him how lucky he is, trying to boost his confidence by pointing out that I'm desired by others, but I picked him. But no, instead of saying thank you or wow, you're right, I am lucky, he decided to have a complete meltdown. Didn't yell, didn't argue, didn't even try to have a conversation about it. He just started packing. Just stood up in the middle of our living room while I was still talking and walked into the bedroom and started throwing his clothes into a suitcase. Like a child having a tantrum. Like someone who can't handle basic communication. Like someone who's too insecure to accept reality. And now everyone, his friends, my friends, even my own sister, is acting like I said something horrible. Like I'm some kind of monster for acknowledging my own attractiveness. Since when is confidence a crime? Since when is stating facts considered toxic? Since when is reminding your partner that you have options, but you choose them every day somehow wrong? I'll tell you when, since everyone became too sensitive to handle the truth. But let me tell you the whole story, from the beginning, and you can decide for yourself who's really in the wrong here. Before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit hype to boost this episode. Drop a comment below with your city or country. I'm always curious where viewers are joining from. We were having a completely normal conversation. Well, okay, maybe not completely normal. We were having a discussion, a slightly heated discussion, but nothing crazy. Nothing that warranted what happened next. We were in our apartment, my apartment, technically, that I let him move into 6 months ago on a Saturday afternoon. I'd just gotten back from the gym. I was still in my workout clothes, cute matching set, lavender color, the one that makes my waist look amazing and really shows off the work I've been putting in. I looked good. I felt good. I'd had a great workout. I was in a good mood. Until I checked my Instagram. 37 new DM requests. 37. All from guys. All saying basically the same things. You're gorgeous. Can I take you out? Your boyfriend is so lucky. Those workout pics are... This happens every time I post. Every single time. It's exhausting, honestly. But also validating. It's nice to be appreciated. I was scrolling through them, deleting most of them, when Jake, my boyfriend, or I guess ex-boyfriend now, looked over my shoulder. More DMs? He asked. His tone was already annoyed. Yeah, I said. The usual. You know you could make your account private. Why would I do that? So random men stop hitting on you? I laughed. Jake, making my account private won't stop men from being attracted to me. I'd still get hit on in real life. You don't have to post thirst traps, though. I whipped around. Thirst traps? I post workout content, fitness progress. That's not thirst traps, that's documenting my journey. You're posting photos in sports bras and leggings. You know exactly what you're doing. I'm posting workout clothes at the gym. Where else would I wear workout clothes? You could post photos in regular clothes. Why? Why should I hide my body because other men might look at it? Why is that my responsibility? He sighed, ran his hand through his hair. It's not about hiding your body. It's about boundaries, about respect. Respect for who? for me, for our relationship. And that's when I said it. The sentence that apparently ended everything. Jake, you should be grateful that other men want me. You should be grateful that I have options, and I still choose you every day. He stared at me, just stared, for a long moment. His face did this thing, this progression of emotions I could literally watch happening. Confusion, realization, hurt, anger, and then nothing. Blank. Say that again, he said quietly. What? Say what you just said again. I said you should be grateful. Grateful? He laughed, a short, sharp laugh with no humor in it. I should be grateful. Yes. Jake, do you know how many men would kill to be with me? How many options I have? The fact that I chose you, that I stay with you, that should make you feel... But he was already walking away. Jake, where are you going? He didn't answer, just walked straight to the bedroom. I followed him. Jake, what are you doing? I'm trying to have a conversation here. He pulled his suitcase out of the closet. My stomach dropped. What are you doing? My voice was higher now, panicky. He started pulling his clothes off hangers, folding them, packing them, methodically, calmly, silently. Jake, stop! What are you doing? He didn't look at me, just kept packing. You're being ridiculous. I was giving you a compliment. Pack, fold, pack, fold. Jake, stop it. Talk to me. He finally looked up. His eyes were cold, empty. There's nothing to talk about, he said. Yes, there is. You're completely overreacting. Am I? Yes. I was just trying to make you feel special. He laughed again, that same hollow laugh. You were trying to make me feel special by reminding me that other men want my girlfriend, and I should be thankful you haven't left me yet. That's not what I said. That's exactly what you said. No, I said you should be grateful that I choose you. Over all the other options I'm so lucky you have. Yeah, I heard you. He zipped up the suitcase. Where are you going? I was crying now. Actual tears. You can't just leave. Watch me. Over one comment, one sentence. He stopped at the bedroom door, turned around. Olivia, it's not one comment. It's not one sentence. It's months of this. Months of you treating me like I'm lucky to be tolerated. Months of you reminding me that you could do better. Months of you making sure I know that you're settling. I'm not settling. Then why do you constantly remind me about all your other options? I don't. You do. Every time we disagree about something. Every time I ask you to maybe not post half-naked photos on Instagram. Every time I express that something bothers me, you remind me that other men would love what you're doing. That other men would be grateful. That other men are messaging you. That I'm lucky you choose me. Was that true? Did I do that? I'm just confident. You're not confident. You're insecure. You need constant validation from strangers, and you hold it over my head to manipulate me into accepting behavior that makes me uncomfortable. That's not... I'm done, Olivia. I'm done being the grateful boyfriend. I'm done feeling lucky that you haven't traded me in yet. I'm done competing with hundreds of men in your DMs. I'm done being reminded that I'm replaceable. You're not replaceable. Then why do you treat me like I am? I didn't have an answer. He picked up his suitcase, grabbed his laptop bag, his keys. Jake, please don't do this. We can talk about this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it the way it sounded. Yes, you did. He walked to the door. Jake. He paused, didn't turn around. For what it's worth, he said quietly, you're right. You do have a lot of options, and I hope one of them makes you feel as small as you've made me feel. Then he left, just left. The door closed behind him, and I stood there in my apartment, in my cute workout outfit, with 37 DMs from men who wanted me, completely alone. Okay, so before the entire internet decides I'm the villain here, let me provide some context. Some background, some explanation for why what I said wasn't actually that bad. First of all, I am attractive. This isn't arrogance. This isn't ego. This is just objective truth. I work out 6 days a week. I eat clean. I do my skincare routine religiously. I dress well. I put effort into my appearance. And because of that effort, yes, I get attention. Male attention. A lot of male attention. Is that my fault? Should I apologize for taking care of myself? Should I gain weight and stop working out and delete my Instagram just so my boyfriend feels more secure? That's insane. I should be able to post photos of my fitness journey without being accused of attention-seeking. I should be able to exist in public spaces without being blamed for men approaching me. It's not like I'm encouraging it. Okay, well, I don't discourage it exactly. But I'm polite. I say thank you when someone compliments me. I smile when the barista writes his number on my coffee cup. I respond to some of the DMs, the respectful ones, with a friendly, thanks. Is that leading people on? I don't think so. I think that's just being a nice person. And Jake knew who I was when we started dating. He knew I was attractive. He knew I got attention from other men. He knew I was active on social media. He didn't have a problem with it then. So why does he have a problem with it now? I'll tell you why. Insecurity. Jake got insecure. He started comparing himself to other men. He started feeling threatened by Instagram DMs and guys at the gym and the barista who drew a heart on my coffee cup. None of which means anything. I never cheated. I never even thought about cheating. I never went on dates with other men or entertained their advances beyond basic politeness. I chose Jake. Every single day, I chose Jake. And I told him that. I literally told him that he should feel good about the fact that I have options and I still choose him. How is that not the ultimate compliment? How is that not the most validating thing I could say? Despite all these other men who want me, you're the one I want. That should have made him feel amazing. But no, he's too insecure to see it that way. Jake and I met a year ago, online, dating app. He super liked me. I swiped right. We matched. His profile was cute, not hot. Cute. He had nice photos, hiking, playing with a dog, smiling at a brewery. He seemed sweet, normal, safe. Not the type of guy I usually go for, if I'm being honest. I usually date more ambitious men, more successful men, men who match my energy and my lifestyle. But I'd just gotten out of a toxic relationship with exactly that type of guy. Super hot, super successful, super narcissistic, and my therapist said I should try dating someone different. So I gave Jake a chance. Our first date was nice. He was nervous, which was endearing. He complimented me a lot. Too much, probably, but I wasn't complaining. He paid for dinner. He walked me to my car. He texted me that night to say he had a great time. It was easy. And I liked easy. We started dating. He was attentive, thoughtful, always planning cute dates, always telling me I was beautiful, always making me feel special. For the first few months, it was perfect. But then things started to shift. He started making comments about my Instagram, about my workout posts, about the way I dressed when we went out. Do you have to wear that dress? It's really short. Maybe you could post a photo where you're not in a bikini. That guy was definitely staring at you. Did you notice? At first, I thought it was kind of cute, like he was being protective, like he cared so much that he didn't want to share me with the world. But it got more frequent, more pointed, more controlling. He'd check my phone, ask who I was texting, question why I was smiling at my screen. He'd scroll through my Instagram comments and ask about specific men. Who's this guy? Why is he commenting on all your photos? He'd get quiet and moody when we went out and men looked at me, and I'd try to reassure him. Babe, you have nothing to worry about. I'm with you. I chose you. But it was never enough. He always needed more reassurance, more validation, more proof that I wasn't going to leave him for someone better. It was exhausting. Jake and I met a year ago, online. Dating app. He super liked me. I swiped right. We matched. His profile was cute, not hot. Cute. He had nice photos, hiking, playing with a dog, smiling at a brewery. He seemed sweet, normal, safe. Not the type of guy I usually go for, if I'm being honest. I usually date more ambitious men, more successful men, men who match my energy and my lifestyle, men who look like they belong on my Instagram feed. But I'd just gotten out of a toxic relationship with exactly that type of guy. Super hot, super successful, super narcissistic. And my therapist said I should try dating someone different, someone emotionally available, someone who would appreciate me for who I am. So I gave Jake a chance. Our first date was at this Italian restaurant downtown. Nothing fancy, but nice. Cozy. He was already there when I arrived. Stood up when he saw me. Pulled out my chair. All very gentlemanlike. He was nervous. I could tell from the way he kept adjusting his collar, the way his hand shook slightly when he picked up his water glass. "Wow," he said when I sat down. "You're even more beautiful in person." I smiled. I'd heard that before. A lot. But it was sweet coming from him. "Thank you. You look great too." He blushed. Actually blushed. Dinner was nice. He asked me questions about myself. Real questions, not just surface stuff. He remembered details from my dating profile. He made me laugh with stupid jokes. He listened when I talked. It was refreshing. Most guys I dated spent the whole time talking about themselves, their jobs, their achievements, trying to impress me. Jake just wanted to know about me. At the end of the night, he walked me to my car. Didn't try to kiss me, just said, "I had a really great time. I'd love to see you again." "Me too," I said, and I meant it. He texted me 20 minutes later. "Just wanted to make sure you got home safe. Thanks again for tonight. You made my whole week." My whole week. From one date. I posted a story that night, a photo of the restaurant with the caption, "Great night." I got 500 plus views, dozens of "Who's the lucky guy" messages. Jake wasn't on Instagram, didn't have any social media actually, except Facebook that he checked like once a month. At the time, I thought that was refreshing, different, authentic. Looking back, maybe that should have been a sign we were fundamentally incompatible. The first 3 months were incredible. Jake was the most attentive boyfriend I'd ever had. He texted me good morning every day. He planned thoughtful dates, not expensive ones, but meaningful ones. Picnics at sunset, hiking to waterfalls, cooking dinner together at his place. He made me feel special without me having to work for it. I didn't have to post the perfect photo or wait for validation. He just gave it freely. "You're amazing," he'd say randomly while we were watching TV. "You're so smart," he'd say after I'd tell him about something at work. "I'm so lucky," he'd say, while holding my hand. "I'm so lucky." Not, "You should be grateful," just, "I'm lucky to be with you." It was nice. Really nice. But I still posted on Instagram, still maintained my fitness content, still documented my life. And Jake never said anything about it. He'd watch me take photos sometimes, setting up the perfect angle, the perfect lighting, taking 50 shots to get one good one. He'd smile indulgently. "You're so dedicated to your content." "It's important to me," I'd say. "It's how I document my progress, how I inspire other people." "I know. It's cool that you're so disciplined." See? He supported it. He understood it. At least I thought he did. Month 2, he told me he loved me. We were at his apartment cooking dinner together. Pasta. Nothing fancy. He was stirring the sauce, I was cutting vegetables, and he just said it. "I love you, Olivia." Just like that. Simple, direct, honest. I froze. "What?" He turned to look at me. "I love you. I know it might be too soon, but I do. And I wanted you to know." My heart was pounding. Nobody had said that to me in years. Not sincerely. Not like this. I didn't know what to say. You don't have to say it back, he said quickly. I just wanted you to know how I feel. But I did say it back, because in that moment, I felt it too. I love you too, Jake. His whole face lit up. He kissed me. It was perfect. I posted about it on Instagram that night. Not a photo of him. He'd asked me not to post photos of him, said he was too private for that. But a quote. When you know, you know. 2,000 likes, hundreds of comments. Who's the lucky guy? So happy for you. Post couple pics. Jake saw it the next morning when I showed him. He smiled, but it seemed forced. You told Instagram before you told your family? He asked. Instagram is my family, I joked. He didn't laugh. Month 3, he asked me to move in with him. Well, actually, I suggested it first. Your place is bigger than mine. I'm here all the time anyway. Why am I still paying rent on my apartment? He hesitated. Are you sure? That's a big step. I'm sure. Unless you don't want me here. No, I do. I just want to make sure you're ready. I'm ready. So I moved in, brought all my stuff, set up my filming corner in the living room. Ring light, camera tripod, my collection of athleisure wear for outfit posts. Jake helped me set it up, never complained, never said it was taking up too much space. He was supportive. Or so I thought. Month 4 is when things started changing. I posted a photo from the gym, just a standard progress photo, sports bra, leggings, gym lighting, showing my abs, flexing. Caption: Consistency is key, Biorekan fitness journey, and progress not perfection. 3,500 likes in 2 hours. My most liked post ever. The comments were overwhelming. Body goals. Perfection. Wish I looked like you. Your boyfriend is so lucky. How are you single? I'd never posted about Jake, so people assumed. And then the DMs started rolling in. Men. Lots of men. Some respectful. You're an inspiration. What's your workout routine? Some flirty. You're absolutely stunning. Would love to take you out sometime. Some inappropriate. Those abs deserve to be worshipped. I responded to the respectful ones with workout tips. I ignored the inappropriate ones, the flirty ones. I didn't respond, but I didn't block them either. It felt good, being wanted, being desired, being noticed. Jake came home from work that night while I was scrolling through the comments and DMs. Good day, he asked, setting down his bag. Amazing day, my post blew up, look. I showed him my phone. He looked at the photo. His smile faded slightly. You're in your bra. It's a sports bra. At the gym, where people wear sports bras. I know, but did you have to post it publicly? It's a fitness page, Jake. I post fitness content. You could post workout tips or meal prep or what? Not show my body, the body I work hard for? I'm not saying that, do you realize what kind of comments and messages you get on these photos? Yeah, supportive ones, from people inspired by my journey. He scrolled through the comments, stopped on one. Marry me. Supportive, he said flatly. I don't control what other people comment, Jake. No, but you control what you post, and you know exactly what these photos attract. So I should stop posting fitness content because men might find me attractive. That's not my problem. That's their problem. He handed me back my phone. You're right. Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. But he was quieter than usual that night. Distant. I posted another gym photo 2 days later. Just to prove a point, month 5, we went to a wedding. His friend's wedding. I wore a red dress, fitted, short, sexy. I looked incredible. I knew I looked incredible. We took photos together. His friend insisted on it, said we made a cute couple. I reluctantly agreed since it was a private wedding, not public content, but I did post a solo photo of me in the dress before we left. Wedding ready. Jake saw me taking the selfie. You look beautiful. Thank you, baby. Are you posting that? Yeah, why? Just wondering. At the wedding, people stared. Men stared. I could feel their eyes on me all night. Jake noticed too. He stayed close to me, hand on my waist, like he was marking his territory. One guy, one of the groomsmen, came up to us at the bar. Hey, you're Jake's girlfriend, right? Olivia, I said, extending my hand. He shook it, held it too long. I'm Brad. That dress is... Wow. You look incredible. Thank you. Jake, you're a lucky guy, Brad said, punching Jake's shoulder. Jake smiled tightly. I know. Where'd you find this one? Instagram? Brad laughed at his own joke. Dating app, actually, I said. Well, if things don't work out, let me know. He winked. Winked. Jake's hand tightened on my waist. Time to find our seats. In the car afterward, Jake was silent. What's wrong? I asked. Nothing. You're clearly upset about something. That guy, Brad, did you see how he was looking at you? He was just being friendly. He was hitting on you, in front of me. And I didn't flirt back. I didn't do anything. You didn't shut it down either. What was I supposed to do, tell him to fuck off? At your friend's wedding? You could have made it clear you weren't interested. You could have mentioned me more than once. He knew I was with you. I was standing right next to you. He still gave you his number. My stomach dropped. What? When you went to the bathroom, he came over and gave me his number to give to your friend when things don't work out. Oh. Jake, I had no idea. I know you didn't, because you don't see it. You don't see how men look at you, how they talk to you, how they treat our relationship like it's just a temporary obstacle. That's not my fault. I never said it was. We didn't talk the rest of the drive home. Month 6, things escalated. I posted a bikini photo from a pool day with my girlfriends. Nothing crazy, a normal bikini. Everyone was wearing them. Caption, pool days with my favorites, 5,000 likes, my biggest post yet, and hundreds of DMs, hundreds, marriage proposals, date requests, explicit messages, dick pics. I deleted the dick pics, ignored most of the rest, but there were some that were, tempting isn't the right word, interesting, flattering, like the guy who sent a thoughtful message. I hope this doesn't come across as creepy, but I've been following your fitness journey and you're genuinely inspiring. Your dedication is incredible. Would you ever consider doing online coaching? Professional, respectful, genuinely interested in my fitness knowledge, not just my body. I responded, thank you so much. I've thought about coaching but haven't set anything up yet. Maybe in the future. He responded, please let me know if you do. I'd sign up immediately. Also, sorry if this is forward, but are you single? Someone as driven and beautiful as you must have a line of guys waiting. And there it was, the transition from professional to personal. I should have stopped responding. I didn't. I'm in a relationship, but thank you. He's a lucky guy. Hope he knows it. I remind him every day. It was harmless, just friendly conversation, just being polite to a follower. But I didn't tell Jake about it, just like I didn't tell Jake about the barista who wrote his number on my cup, or the personal trainer at the gym who kept offering me free private sessions, or the guy at the grocery store who followed me to my car to ask for my Instagram. I didn't tell Jake because I knew he'd overreact. He'd make it into something it wasn't. He'd accuse me of encouraging it, when I was just existing, living my life, looking the way I look, not my fault, right? Here's something I haven't told anyone. Not Jake, not my friends, not my therapist. I'm addicted to Instagram, not in a casual, I check it a lot way. In a real, actual, unhealthy addiction way. I check it constantly, every few minutes, multiple times an hour. I can't eat a meal without photographing it first. I can't go anywhere without thinking about the content opportunities. I can't exist in a moment without thinking about how to package it for my followers. My self-worth is directly tied to my like count. Good post day. I feel amazing, confident, Valuable. Worthy. Bad post day. I feel worthless. Ugly. Like a failure. Jake didn't understand this. Why do you care so much what strangers think? He'd ask. They're not strangers. They're my community. You don't even know them. I know them through their comments and DMs. That's a modern friendship. That's not friendship, Olivia. That's parasocial relationships. You don't get it because you're not on social media. Maybe that's exactly why I do get it. But he didn't get it. He didn't understand that when I posted a photo and got thousands of likes, it felt like proof that I mattered, that I was worth something, that I was beautiful and desirable and important. Without Instagram, who was I? Just a normal girl with a normal job, living a normal life. With Instagram, I was someone special. I was someone people looked up to. Someone people wanted to be. Someone people wanted to be with. Jake made me feel special too, but in a different way. He made me feel special for being me, for being funny and smart and kind. But Instagram made me feel special for being hot. And if I'm being really honest, the second one felt more validating. Being hot is quantifiable, measurable. I can see it in the numbers. Being a good person is subjective, abstract. Jake might think I'm kind, but how do I know? How do I measure it? But being hot, 5,000 likes, 300 comments, 50 DM requests, that's proof, tangible proof of my value. And I was addicted to that proof. The fight started small. 3 months ago, we went to a beach party. I wore a bikini, a normal bikini, nothing crazy. And Jake spent the entire day sulking because men were staring at me. Can you cover up? He asked. It's a beach party, Jake. Everyone's in swimwear. Not everyone looks like you. So I should wear a parka because I have a nice body. I just don't like other men looking at you like that. Like what? Like they want to fuck you. Jake, that's crude. It's true. You saw how that guy was looking at you. I can't control how other people look at me. You can control how much you show them. We left early. He pouted the whole drive home. I was furious. 2 months ago, we went to a work event of mine. I wore a professional but fitted dress, the kind every woman at the event was wearing. And Jake spent the entire night hovering, watching every conversation I had with male colleagues. Afterward, in the car, your boss was very friendly with you. He's my boss. He's friendly with everyone. He kept touching your arm. He touches everyone's arm. That's just how he talks. It looked inappropriate. It wasn't inappropriate. You're being paranoid. I'm being observant. There's a difference. Last month I posted a photo from the gym, just a progress photo. Me in a sports bra and leggings, flexing, showing the results of my hard work. It got 2,000 likes in 3 hours. Jake texted me. Really? Another thirst trap? I called him. It's not a thirst trap, it's a fitness post. You're half naked. I'm wearing workout clothes at the gym. You know what those photos do. You know the kind of attention they get. Yes, I get attention because I work hard on my body and I'm proud of it. You're proud of the attention. What? You love the attention. That's why you post them. I love the validation. I love people seeing my progress and congratulating me. You love men telling you you're hot. So what if I do? What's wrong with feeling attractive? Nothing. But you're in a relationship. You have a boyfriend. You don't need validation from hundreds of strangers. Says who? Says basic relationship boundaries. You're being controlling. I'm being reasonable. We didn't talk for 2 days after that fight, but we made up. We always made up. Until today. Until I finally said what I'd been thinking for months. That he should be grateful. That he should appreciate what he has. That he should stop being so insecure and realize how lucky he is. And he left. I stood in my empty apartment for 10 minutes, just staring at the door, waiting for him to come back, to cool off, to realize he was overreacting. He didn't come back. I called him. Straight to voicemail, I texted him, Jake, come on, This is ridiculous. Come back so we can talk. No response. You're seriously going to throw away our relationship over one comment? Nothing. I didn't mean it the way you took it. Read receipt. But no reply. I called again. Voicemail again. Fine. If he wanted to be childish and storm off, that was his problem. I took a shower, did my skincare routine, made myself dinner, checked my phone every 5 minutes. Nothing. I posted a story on Instagram, just a photo of my dinner with the caption, "Self-Care Saturday." Within minutes, I had responses. Looks delicious. You're glowing. He doesn't know what he's missing. That last one was from Tyler, a guy who's been in my DMs for months, respectful but persistent, always complimenting me, always making it clear he's interested. I'd never responded to him beyond the occasional "thank you." But tonight I opened his message, looked at his profile. Attractive, very attractive. Personal trainer. 6-pack abs. Confident smile. My fingers hovered over the keyboard. I could respond. I could say something flirty. I could prove to Jake that he's not the only option, that other men would love to be in his position. I typed, "Thank you." Then deleted it, typed, "Just taking care of myself." Deleted that too. Finally typed, "Thanks. I try," and sent it. Not flirty, not encouraging, just friendly. Tyler responded immediately. "You always look amazing. Your boyfriend is the luckiest guy in the world." I stared at that message. Is the luckiest guy in the world. Not would be. Is. He assumed I was still with Jake. I typed, "Well, he doesn't seem to think so." Send. 3 dots appeared immediately. "What do you mean?" "We're fighting. He doesn't appreciate what he has." "Then he's an idiot. If you were mine, I'd never take you for granted." If I were his, I closed the app. What was I doing? I loved Jake. I didn't want Tyler or any of the other guys in my DMs. I wanted Jake. I called him again. This time he answered. "What?" His voice was flat. "Thank God. Jake, please come home. Let's talk about this." "There's nothing to talk about." "Yes, there is. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel bad." "You meant exactly what you said, Olivia. You always do." "That's not fair." "You know what's not fair? Dating someone who constantly reminds you that you're not good enough, that you should be grateful they're settling for you, that they have better options, but they're choosing you out of... What? Pity? Charity? I never said you weren't good enough. You didn't have to. You show me every day. Every time you post another half-naked photo and revel in the attention. Every time you tell me I'm being insecure for having normal boundaries. Every time you throw it in my face that other men want you. I was trying to make you feel special. By reminding me I'm replaceable. That's your idea of making me feel special. You're twisting my words. No, Olivia. For the first time, I'm actually hearing them clearly. Silence. Then, "Where are you staying?" I asked quietly. "My brother's." "When are you coming back?" "I'm not." "What do you mean you're not?" "I mean I'm done. We're done. I'm moving out. For good." My heart dropped into my stomach. "You don't mean that." "I do." "Jake, please. I'm coming by tomorrow to get the rest of my stuff. Please don't be there." "You can't just break up with me over the phone." "You broke us up when you told me I should be grateful you haven't left me yet. I'm just making it official." "I didn't say that." "Yes, you did. Maybe not in those exact words, but that's what you meant. And I'm tired, Olivia. I'm tired of being made to feel like I'm not enough. I'm tired of competing with your Instagram comments and your gym admirers and your endless need for validation. I'm tired of being the grateful boyfriend. Tears were streaming down my face now. I love you. Maybe you do, but you love the attention more. That's not true, isn't it? When's the last time we went on a date and you didn't check your phone for DMs? When's the last time you chose spending time with me over posting content for your followers? When's the last time you made me feel like I was enough? I couldn't answer. That's what I thought, he said. I'll text you tomorrow before I come by. Goodbye, Olivia. He hung up. I called back. Blocked. Jake came by the next day while I was at work. Coward move, honestly. He took all his stuff, his clothes, his books, his PlayStation, the coffee maker he'd bought, the framed photo of us from the bedroom. All of it. Gone. He left his key on the counter. And a note. Short. Direct. Devastating. I hope you find someone who makes you feel as special as all those strangers in your DMs do. You deserve someone who can give you the constant validation you need. That person isn't me. I need someone who values me for who I am, not who's grateful I haven't left them yet. Take care of yourself. Jay. I crumpled the note and cried for an hour. Then I posted a quote on my Instagram story. Sometimes people can't handle a confident woman. Their loss. I got 300+ reactions, tons of supportive DMs. You're better off without him. His loss. Men can't handle women who know their worth. Tyler messaged, I saw your story, you okay? Me. Been better. Jake and I broke up. Tyler. I'm sorry, but honestly, any guy who doesn't see your value doesn't deserve you. Me. Thanks. That means a lot right now. Tyler. If you ever want to talk or just get your mind off things, I'm here. Maybe we could grab coffee sometime. And there it was. An option. One of my many options. I could say yes. I could go on a date with Tyler. I could prove to everyone, to Jake, to myself, that I don't need him. That men are lined up wanting to be with me. But I didn't want Tyler. I wanted Jake. I spent the next week calling Jake from different numbers. He blocked all of them. I messaged his friends. They all said he needed space. I messaged his brother. He told me to leave Jake alone. I even drove by his brother's apartment. Jake's car was there, but he didn't come out. Meanwhile, my Instagram was popping off. Every post got thousands of likes, hundreds of comments, dozens of DMs. You're glowing. Post-breakup glow is real. Whoever let you go is an idiot. And I should have felt validated. I should have felt wanted. I should have felt like I was winning. But I just felt empty. Okay, so I've been doing some thinking over the last 2 weeks. Some reflecting, some introspection, I guess. And maybe, I can see how what I said came across wrong. Maybe telling Jake he should be grateful sounded bad. Maybe it made him feel like he wasn't enough. Maybe it implied that I was doing him a favor by being with him. But that's not what I meant. What I meant was, look how much I value you. Look how much I choose you over all these other options. That's a compliment. That's me saying you're special, you're different, you're the one I want. How was I supposed to know he'd take it the wrong way? How was I supposed to know he'd been feeling insecure all along? He should have told me. He should have communicated. He should have said, hey, when you say things like that, it makes me feel like you're settling. Then I could have explained what I actually meant. Then we could have had a productive conversation. But no. He just bottled it up for months and then exploded over one sentence. That's not fair to me. Yes, okay, maybe I do post a lot of photos. Maybe I do like the attention. Maybe I do need validation from people beyond just my boyfriend. But is that really so bad? Is it wrong to want to feel attractive? Is it wrong to enjoy being desired? Is it wrong to have confidence in your appearance? I don't think so. I think Jake is insecure. I think he couldn't handle having an attractive girlfriend who knows she's attractive. I think his ego couldn't take the fact that other men want me. And, yeah, maybe I could have been more sensitive to his feelings. Maybe I could have posted less. Maybe I could have been less friendly to guys who hit on me. Maybe I could have made him feel more special and less replaceable. But relationships are a two-way street. He could have been more confident. He could have been more secure. He could have trusted me. He could have believed me when I said I chose him, but he didn't, and that's on him.